Alrighty, well hello everyone, and welcome back to my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream, All Cups Part 2. When last left off, we still had a few more 50cc cups to go, mainly the OG DLC ones from the original Mario Kart 8. Yeah, we'll start with those. Don't really have a particular order as far as how I do them, but let's probably just do top, bottom, top, bottom. Then after that, of course, I'll be moving on to 100cc. We'll start with Yoshi's Circuit. Funny enough, so I did get the right date. It actually is, well, out of all the guesses, one of my guesses was actually right. March 18th is when the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe first DLC course is pop up, and so that's next Friday. So obviously, I won't be able to stream them right away because, of course, when it comes to me and Fridays, usually they're a little complicated, but of course. That Saturday and Sunday, funny enough, the hangout I was going to have with Rick, and Ricky was supposed to be this weekend, but it got pushed back to next weekend. So, well, you know, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it's just too cold of a day for starters. And then to top it all off, Ricky ended up doing a reschedule from his last weekend that he wasn't able to do. So, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but you know, hey, we'll make it work next week. But yeah, I mean, it sucks about the DLC, so I won't be streaming it right away. I'll definitely be streaming it that Monday, more than likely, or Sunday, we'll see. After maybe the session with Joseph, but I mean, we're gonna try to make it a 2-day hangout, so honestly, we'll see how it goes, but I promise to stream it, you know, within the launch window of that DLC coming out, so that'll be fun. Let's see. Alrighty. I'll let you move out of the way. I got double bullet bills. Look at that. So I managed to hit him though. At that point, it was pointless. I mean, it was pointless anyway, but you know, got him anyway. So yeah, the cool part about the DLC tracks was that a lot of these, you know, half of these were like, you know, when they first came out, like this exact bike track, are completely new, and then the other half was like remakes. And of those remakes, some of them had already been remade before, like Yoshi Circuit, when we saw back there. That was actually remade on Mario Kart DS, if I'm not mistaken. And then decided to bring it back again in this game. So this was the first game to break that whole DLC tracks can't come back twice rule, which is you know, had been a staple up until that point. But I guess with DLC, you know, anything goes, you know, or maybe going forward, they're not going to care which horses they made, you know. Or maybe there wasn't supposed to be a rule like that. They kind of just did that by coincidence, you know, not bring back horses that already got brought back. I feel like it was the philosophy for that, and then I guess once, you know, the idea for DLC, you know, was on their mind, they're like, yeah, let's just do that. Which, I mean, you know, or let's change it up. Honestly, like I said, I'm okay with the one, or the whole like tracks can't be remade twice rule. you know, especially if there's been tracks that haven't been given enough love, but there's still some that have never been remade, of course. So that's why I even bring that up. But then again, you know, there are some tracks that are just that lovable to where you want them to come back. So, which I did mention in the last stream. So I don't know. I'm become more open to the idea of tracks being remade back, especially when, you know, they were in a Mario Kart game that, you know, I don't know, like, I feel like the most modern Mario Kart should have the best tracks, you know, and stuff like that. And like, I mean, Mario Kart 7 was nice, and I played it a good bit. I've 100%ed the cups and all that. I got 3-star rank. But as far as game goes, unfortunately, I had some, I guess you could say, bad history with that one, because I ended up losing my original copy of Mario Kart 7, and when I moved, you know, a little while back, and, you know, what's it called? The problem was that, you know, there went, like, you know, I was never able to really play it again and stuff like that, which kind of sucked. But if that wasn't bad enough, it was on 3DS, and the problem with my 3DS, at least, was that the little, like, circle pad thing, like, the rubber part came off and worn out, and then, which had the exposed, like, you know, circle pad. And the problem with it, which I don't know if it was because of the fact that it was exposed, or maybe it was just, like, from all the wear and tear from me just using it a lot, which I had used it a lot for Kart 7, like, that's my most played 3DS game. Not as much as Mario Kart Wii, of course, or even Mario Kart 8, I would say, but I put my good hours into that. And that was the thing, is I had the reason why I did that, funny enough, was because there was an online Mario Kart 7 communities tournament that I had participated in, which was, like, I think for, like, almost a month, and that's how I spent the summer after the game came out, was just playing the heck out of that tournament for hours on end. Like, that was the only game I played. Like, I got to the point where I genuinely got sick for a bit. Funny enough, I ended up, you know, what's it called? There was, like, one point where I was, like, playing it, and then I don't know, where, like, I kid you not, I got nauseous, and I literally, you know, vomited, which was, you know, not a fun time. And so I ended up taking the end of the tournament a little lighter. But I did manage to get second place out of everyone, you know. I almost got first, but second place was, you know, was fine with me. And I was kind of hoping there would have been some sort of, like, prize thing at the end, but there wasn't. But there was points where me and this guy literally traded first and second place between the two of us, and it was, you know, at the end of the day, it was, you know, one of the biggest, like, gaming experiences I've had. But it was because of all that, you know, the gaming I did in Mario Kart 7. As to why my, you know, circle pad probably broke was because, you know, of course you have to, like, constantly move left and right and, you know, all this other stuff, so it wore it out quite a bit. Kind of like my controllers when I play a lot of Call of Duty, those tend to wear out a bit too. So, yeah, so that ended up happening, and of course, you know, what do you call it? I didn't win anything, but, you know, I got the satisfaction. The only problem is I can't find that picture of me getting that third place. Like, I know I saved it somewhere, and my mom probably saved it somewhere in her phone, but, like, you know, or someone had saved it, but, man, it's been so long, you know. It was, I even forget the year. It was probably 20, I want to say it was 2012. It was probably the summer of 2012, to be honest with you. So somewhere in 2012, if anyone could ever do the research for or find that tournament, you know, on its existence, you know, that'd be perfect. But, you know, Wayback Machine, whatever you gotta do to find the results of that tournament, you know. But, yeah, I mean, it was a time. And so, again, after that point, you know, I took a huge break from Mario Kart 7, because after playing it for so long, I mean, I did get a little tired of it. There were some features I didn't like that the game didn't include, like a versus mode for single player and stuff like that. There wasn't, it was only available if you did local, like DS download, 3DS download style or whatnot in gameplay, which sucked. Such a simple feature that was left out. Good thing Mario Kart 8 learned from that mistake, because if it would have gone like that for the next game, I'm sure we probably still wouldn't have one, even in Deluxe. Or I'm sure maybe Deluxe probably would have fixed it, because Deluxe did fix a good bit of things that Mario Kart 8 messed up in its original release. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, so anyway, back to the story of Mario Kart 7. So yeah, so not only did I take a break from it, but you know, what's it called, after that point, you know, I had only like occasionally played it, and then once the move happened, I lost it. Not sure whatever happened to it, but I did end up getting a copy back, and I have a copy right now. I haven't put it in my 3DS yet, but I own a copy that I got from a GameStop that was closing, and it was like all like 50% off or something. So I picked that up. I picked up a copy of Mario Kart Wii, because I know that's going to be worth money someday probably. Or if, you know, a buddy of mine ever gets like a Wii and wants to get on, you know, what's it called, on, you know, the custom servers or whatnot, that are still up and stuff like that. I mean, there you go. Or if my copy ever breaks or something, because obviously I didn't take the best care of my discs as a kid, so I wonder if my Mario Kart Wii one is even, it's probably barely working or something. So I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, back onto the thing. So Mario Kart 7, yeah, I mean, I kind of stopped, but that had Mushroom Gorge, which, you know, is one of my favorite tracks of the series from Mario Kart Wii. And so anyway, long story short, sorry to get off tangent, but that's why that's the only, you know, exception I'll make to this whole can't remake tracks twice, you know, fiasco. But on the other hand, again, the Woohoo Loop and Waka Woohoo Loop from Mario Kart 7 are my favorite Mario Kart 7 tracks, and those should have been brought back, and, you know, they haven't yet. Emphasis on yet, so hopefully with this, you know, thing, we'll bring those back. At least one of them. They're one of those tracks too, where it's like instead of like 3 laps, it's checkpoints, which was the first Mario Kart to implement tracks like that with checkpoints. And then of course this game followed suit. And yeah, I mean, it's a neat feature. Obviously, you know, it makes sense, you know, theoretically for, you know, obviously having a huge course like the ones that have checkpoints and stuff like that. If you were to try to make multi-laps, it probably just wouldn't work, you know, it'd probably be a little too much. So it begs the question for tracks like Wario Coliseum, or even the original Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64, would they or would they not turn those into checkpoint tracks? Because they were pretty long. Maybe, maybe not, hard to say. But yeah, that was the trophy for that one. And notice how the trophy for the DLC ones they all look the same. It's just they have the icon that shows what cup they are in front, and that's about it. Instead of actually like a full-on trophy. What I'm curious about is the new DLC tracks are gonna be just like that, or they're actually gonna go like the original tracks or cups where they actually had full-on designs. Because I kind of like the full-on design thing a little better. I understand what they did with the original DLC, but like this new DLC though, like let's be real here, we gotta have, you know, the full shapes again. Especially that they're bringing these cool, you know, cup icons that have never existed. Of course, like none of these have ever existed. We got the blue shell cup, we have the cherry cup, we have like a bunch of other ones, like, you know, I already forgot which ones, you know, they're at, but there's quite a few actually. I think they have the leaf or the feather thing from Mario World or whatnot. They got, man, they just got a bunch of things. So, and it's funny because some of those have actually appeared as cups in that Mario Kart. Oh shoot, that was wrong. I've never gotten that before. Especially not in first place. But yeah, those have appeared on Mario Kart CTGB, which is the mod for Mario Kart Wii, which, of course, since they had so many DLC tracks added to that game, they needed to, what do you call it? They needed to, you know, add new icons. So, I mean, I guess you could say a lot of those were inevitable, you know, for the ones they ended up choosing. Obviously, there's some that they'll probably never use, but, you know, actually, the Rockstream one, I think, is a cup too, if I'm not mistaken, from Mario Galaxy 2. Maybe not, but that was also from there, which I thought was surprising that they were bringing back here. So, wonder if Nintendo took inspiration from Mario Kart TTGB. Probably not, but I mean, because again, those are their items, and some of them haven't been made into, like again with like the cherry one, the double cherry one hasn't been made into a TTGB one for obvious reasons. But maybe it will now, because you know, just to like take a nod at Nintendo for, you know, that. So I don't know. We'll see, but still cool nonetheless. Yeah, we have about less than a week now to wait for this to go first booster pack, so this will be fun. This will be a good time. We'll probably get, as a matter of fact, we might even get a trailer in the next few days. Unreal! We might get a trailer in the next few days that showcases those courses, you know. Which would be cool. I mean, I might as well spoil them for myself because I know what I'm going to get myself into. You know, I know the courses, you know. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I know of the courses. I've played on their respected games, except for the tour ones because, you know, obvious reasons, but, you know, yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, now we move on to the next one. Which, let's see, SNES Rainbow Road. The one that got remade in Mario Kart 7 but got brought back here. I will say though, this version of the you know, racetrack looks amazing. Look at this freaking thing they got going. You know, the really shiny background, or the shiny thwomps with star power, which I mean was like that in the original, so it makes sense that they would have that here. The weird like hills in the backgrounds with the rainbow effects that they have going, which, you know, looks amazing. And then you can see like, you know, like a Mushroom Kingdom below and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Sorry, bud. Unreal. There you go. Continuing on. Did I mean to fall off the track there at the end? Sometimes that I take those drifts a little too early or not wide enough. This is probably my least favorite track of the, you know, what's it called, original DLC. Because I don't know, it just, it really appealed to me too much, and I don't know, the design, I mean, I like the concept though, this whole like splitting path thing, and you know, throughout the course, but I mean, I don't know, I just, This is one of the only levels that didn't really catch on to me too much. Doesn't seem very memorable. I mean, obviously I've played it 100 times, so all the tracks in this game to an extent are memorable, but this was the only one that I was kind of like a meh, you know. I don't know. I mean, it is a ice course in you know, in the term, but you don't actually really drive on the ice per se. Only like parts like that, you know. But I don't know. That shortcut's a lot more doable on higher CCs though without a mushroom. But that's why I'm not going for it, because honestly it's too risky and, you know, I don't have enough speed. If I had a mushroom I would, but I don't, so. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess it is doable. At least max speed of coins and right timing, it is. It doesn't save you too much, to be honest, but hey, you know, it was worth a try. Honestly, the CPUs are, you know, at this difficulty, you know, are worth doing those kind of tricks on. And then this is one of those missed opportunity courses. It is a fun course, but I feel like they definitely could have done a lot more with it. You know, a Legend of Zelda themed, you know, what do you call it, course? But you know, hey, you know, it's still cool nonetheless. I like the whole, you know, coins get switched with rupees concept. Like that's pretty neat. Yeah, I think it's a nice touch. This is a neat touch too, the whole hit the 3 prism thingies and you do that. Not sure which Zelda game those enemies is models from, or if they are models from the game. I think they're from Skyward Sword. But as far as this layout of Hyrule Castle and all this stuff, I mean, this is probably just completely original. Yeah, I think those are the ones from probably the bats too. Yeah, it's definitely got like a half Skyward, half I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess mainly Skyward, and I guess, you know, maybe some like Ocarina of Time influence in a way, in the layout, or you know, to some extent. I see Death Mountain all the way on the right, though. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I would say this trick of, you know, activating these portals is a lot harder to do on higher speeds. Alright, well that is 2 cups down. I got about, what's it called, 2 more to go, at least in 50. Nice. Shy Guy. I did think that multicolor Shy Guy thing was a neat touch, though. Especially for Shy Guy and Yoshi, which are characters that typically do come in multiple colors. It honestly increased the possibilities, and that would be cool to have it basically just all Shy Guys, or mainly, mostly Shy Guys, of course. This course, Baby Park. This got remade in Mario Kart DS as well, funny enough. But it's originally from Double Dash, of course. Although I'd say the Double Dash version is still, you know, by far the best version. DS version tried, but it's just like, obviously Double Dash has those crazy items like the Mega Banana Peel and the Mega, you know, Bowser Shell thing. You know, obviously it's got more hecticness here. I mean, there is a decent bit of hecticness here just because it's 12 players and because it's like, you know, on an angle, you know, and it's all anti-gravity, so you can keep boosting off everyone when you touch them. I do like that neat touch where if you get to the final lap it changes the rails color into rainbow effect. And I do the RGBs on my computer. It's a nice touch all around. So yeah, that one's definitely better than the DS remake of it, of course. And then we got GBA Cheeseland, which, interesting choice for a course. See, it's this and GBA Ribbon Road, which I'm hoping, you know, they'll take the concept for, you know, a lot of these courses, just changing them completely, especially the two-dimensional ones. What do you call it? Which, from it looks like, you know, Sky Garden from GBA, which, funny enough, was remade on Mario Kart DS as well. Will be, what do you call it? I'm getting that same, you know, love as well, you know, because they definitely look different. It looked very, you know, I didn't even recognize it at first. I thought it was like, you know, a weird new version of, you know, the weird like sky level in Mario Kart, or in this game, you know, the cloud whatever it's called, cloud something, called Cloud Sky, I don't know. Especially that end section looked very similar to that, but no, it's Sky Garden. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess that at least confirms, you know, there will be, you know, courses that have already been remade you know, in Mario Kart 64, Sky Gardens got remade, and it's coming out in this first pack too. Which that was another thing that I found very mysterious, was the fact that they literally only actually Bowser Jr.'s there. What am I saying? I don't know why at some point I thought he wasn't there. He wasn't there in the original Mario Kart 8. Apologies for that. I forgot that he wasn't actually in this game. Just almost forget, but they better bring out Funky Kong. Anyway, but yeah, so that at least confirms that. You know, so there's some suspicions for a bit. They follow the suit from Mario Kart Tour. They'll probably bring back that, you know, Native American Shy Guy theme course with the sunset from Game Boy Advance as well. I forgot you existed in this game, Bowser. You know? I don't know. Alrighty, what is next on course? We got Wildwoods. I'd say out of all the new ones, this one was probably one of my favorites. Aside from the Sci-Fi Arena and what do you call it? The New City remake. Or reimagining, I mean, so it's not a remake, because we never had that. But what's cool though, when you think about it, is that, you know, that whole evolution though with F-Zero and Mario Kart, where obviously they're not making no F-Zero games. They should, but they're not making any more. And funny enough, in F-Zero X on, you know, the N64, which funny enough, that's actually the next game that's coming out on Switch Online. They actually, what do you call it, remade Rainbow Road for Mario Kart 64 in that game, which was kind of cool. And so the funny part about that is that it was a Mario Kart course in the F-Zero game. And then now we have, you know, years later we had, you know, Mario Kart 8 with its, you know, DLC, and it had an F-Zero course in a Mario Kart game. Mind you, it's a brand new one because that F-Zero course, that Mute City course, have never existed in any of the F-Zero games. It's completely original, but, you know, it's really cool nonetheless, you know. But yeah, I mean, just back to the question, Nintendo, when are we gonna get another F-Zero game? Come on, what are we doing here? So much missed opportunity. I don't know if I'll ever do a playthrough of F-Zero, just because those games are tough, I will say that. And X especially, well, GX too, but X, you know, what do you call it, on higher difficulties, I don't think I've ever 100%ed the Grand Prix. Yeah, I just never have, you know. It's tough. It's a tough game. And GX, I did with only one character, and then, you know, the story mode was tough, and I never 100%ed the story mode to unlock all the secret characters, you know, and whatnot. So That's probably why you'll never really see me do an F-Zero stream. I might do one, just if I ever do like a multiplayer thing, like local multiplayer. But funny enough, me and Ricky were watching footage of it today, so maybe I can get him on board and we can do some, you know, what's it called, N64 slash GameCube online, you know, on PC emulator and try to get that going, which would be really cool. But we'll see, you know. It would be interesting. I know he's really into F1, so I always show up around and say, "What about F-Zero?" And lo and behold, we watched some footage today, and yeah, he was pleasantly impressed with what he saw of GX, at least like the world records, which those world records are ridiculous. But I missed that orange. Look, Luigi over here had a fun. I'm about to catch up to him. Oh, and you got a ball. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty, now to do the last two of the 50cc, and then we will be completing 50cc at that point, which is the grand time right there. Lackadaisy. Actually, no, one more. This is the last one. I forgot. So, yeah, this is the Super Bell Cup. This is a good remake. MBS Neo Bowser City. there's only one installed at that time. There's an interesting mechanic though from the original is the fire hopping, which they nerfed in this game, but the original Mario Kart 8, if you jumped while getting a boost, it actually made your boost like last a little longer. And then it wasn't until the re-release here with Deluxe that they like nerfed that. And then also actually made it a true 60 FPS, because apparently the original wasn't a true 60 FPS, it was like 59 frames per second. So, which is kind of unreal, but you know, I guess it was the limitation of the Wii U, you know, but once they got it put on Switch, you know, it was a lot more capable. Oh, that would have hit that guy. It would have been crazy. King Boo over there. Poor guy too, he would have just been shafted right as he was about to get into his final lap, and I was finishing my lap, my last lap. This was a really good remake though right here, freaking GBA Urban Road. This one completely blew me away as far as all the other remakes. It's like, whoa, what's the freak? Kind of turned into almost a Rainbow Road-esque kind of course, especially near the end of it here, you see. Although, I will say though, I do prefer the original song as opposed to this remake song. I do appreciate the effort with the whole, like, you know, trying to make it like a string guitar kind of thing, but, you know, I don't know, it's just something about the original song that just, like, went so well with the track. And I wish there was a way that maybe, which, actually now that's a new feature they could probably do with this update, is for the retro courses, what if we had a feature where we can toggle between having these remix songs and the original songs. Obviously you don't need like a graphic toggle thing or anything like that, but just the songs, because the songs from the original were, you know, a lot of them, some of them are actually, you know, I prefer them a little better from these remakes, and some are, you know, actually the other way around, funny enough, but you know, it's one of those things where it would be amazing if they were actually, you know, add that, which could be a nice feature to, you know, do, Nintendo, if you haven't already thought of it, you know. Give us that option to toggle between songs, you know. It would be a first in the series, but I think it's the first in the series to fully remake all the songs, you know, with completely new instrumentals and stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll see. And then, I mean, they could do that for the already existing courses too, which would give us that, you know, option. Lost just quite a bit of speed back there to properly do that shortcut. There's another shortcut you do right there if you had a mushroom, but I never got one, of course. And then what's the next one? The next one's a remake, or a new course. I forget. Or is it a remake? Yeah, no, it's a new course. Super Belt Highway, Subway. This one I liked. It's a nice course. Kind of reminds me a lot of the Sunshine Airport one, but I guess it's because they're both, you know, travel centers. So this one's, you know, train travel, whereas the other one is air travel on plane. I do like all the 8-bit murals in the background though, that's pretty cool. And I like how, yeah, just like that course, you know, you get like this whole thing where, you know, it actually like, you know, tries to pass off as like a legitimate way to get to other courses, like Yoshi Valley Music Park, go that way, you know, and then the other one was, what was the other two courses? It was like, yeah, see, the one takes you to Yoshi Valley, kind of like that whole thing, that Double Dash, trying that Double Dash Star where all the courses are connected kind of thing, you know, and you can see them in the background. Obviously, in this case, you can't physically see them in the background, but, you know, it's making them more interconnected, you know, instead of seeming like some of them would never exist in the same universe or something, you know? And of course, that one says you can go to the Execute for Music Park. I guess it really just shows those two, right? Yoshi Valley and Music Park, but yeah, I'm sure it probably says some stuff right there on the right, on that thing. Which at that point reminded me of like the MARTA station where it's like that, where it, you know, it tells you different courses you can get into and stuff like that. Or, you know, real life locations, not courses, but... Huh, direct hit. If only you would have waited to use the star a little longer, would have gotten me. Ludwig. What are we doing here, boss? Alrighty, so now we move on to Big Blue. Reimagined in Mario Kart from F-Zero. Higher CC, especially 200, you can do some pretty sick shortcuts in this section right here. Or, I mean, if you have a mushroom, you could pull it too, but... Triple red shell. Another blue shell. And a red shell, unreal. nice. So 50cc has officially been cleared. Nice. Now we can move on to 100cc. And we're practically halfway through the stream. So now we do 100cc, a little faster. Starting off with Toadette here. So then we go back to Mushroom. So now we're back, starting over with the original courses. Mario Kart Stadium again. But now we got more speed, and the CPUs are a little more difficult, but it's still not going to be too bad though. Yeah, I mean, you'll be seeing me do no purple drifts now because I have more speed to build up. I don't know. I did in fact see that banana, but it was just a little too close to where I wanted it to be. Bills. I also like that feature where that Mario Kart 7 added, where, you know, if you're first place, the music gets more dramatic like that. Especially if you got a good momentum going. They call it the front running or whatnot, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do these. Oh, they on the super horn, aren't we? Now we move on to Thwomp Ruins, I believe, or no? It's not Thwomp Ruins, right? It's the oh yeah, this one, Sweet Canyon, then Thwomp Ruins. This is the stage that always reminds people of Wreck-It Ralph when they first see it. And they did, me too. I mean, it looks just like the Candy Rush or whatever it was called from that movie. Oh, like Sweets being a course kind of thing, which who knows if that's even the the inspiration for this, or they just coincidence. I don't know. I mean, well, it was funny because that inspiration for that candy thing or whatever, force, whatever, sugars, I forgot what it was called from the movie, but that looked like it was inspired from Mario Kart 2, so I mean, you know, there's that. Yes, alright, Thwomp Ruins it is. There we go. Nice. Another successful timing of the super horn on the, what do you call it? On the blue shell. Nice. And we continue on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. This thing blows. Back. How to play as King Boo. Flower cut. Let's do this. And good progress so far. We're an hour in, but the rate we're going now with 100cc, we'll definitely be noticing the difference. Shells. Ended up on that roof. I will say I like the fact how quick Lakitu is in this game compared to the other one. With some exceptions, of course. There are some scenarios where you can be dumb and instead of taking you back, because, you fell off on a platform pretty early. Sometimes you'll actually wait and take you across, which is way slower. You know, so there's only a couple courses where that can happen, luckily, so it's not too bad. And it's one of those scenarios where it probably would have been better if it was like the original, but you know, I don't know. It just depends on the course, but in most cases he's more convenient than he was in the other games. Yes. Yeah, there we go. JaxOS, I mean, courses like this could actually work on Mario Kart 2, where it's pretty flat-ish, and I mean, I think as far as the layout goes, it could work on Mario Kart 2. Will they do it though? I don't know. Hard to say. A little late there on the draw item box, a little late there on the draw. This is freaking King Boo's course, technically speaking, of course. You know, using the castle as fellow Boos. Unreal. Nice, they went the other way. I think it's this game or Mario Kart Wii where if a red shell passed in front of you and like missed you for some reason, it would actually turn around if you were close enough just to hit you from the front, and at that point it becomes undodgeable, which is very unreal. Very unreal indeed. Shy Guy Falls. Final race. Let's do this. Awesome. Fell off the cliff at the last minute, even though he already won the race. Nice. Oh, I didn't know you can mess with the trophy with the control stick. That's cool. Got Baby Mario in here. In the Star Cup. Which is honestly one of my favorite cups in this game. Of all, in particular, like all the courses I I really enjoy the soundtrack for and the layouts. Yeah, look, there you go. You can see the boarding too, and then it shows all the different, you know, course names or whatnot. That begs the question though, this is the Sunshine Airport and stuff like that. Was this the long lost airport that Delfino, the Isle Delfino didn't have? Because, what do you call it? They did have Delfino Airstrip, which was a tiny little island. And this massive complex they have here must be new, because it must be floating in water, because it's even bigger than the Isle Delfino, probably, or very close to the size of it, just from the look of it. That's probably my favorite soundtrack of game right here is this one, Well Controlled. One of my top 5 at least. Maybe, no, definitely top 3. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Alright, next one is I already forgot. Oh yeah, this one, Electrodome. I guess if you could even say it, my least favorite out of this cup, but I mean, not by much though. I mean, this is still a very good course. Yeah, I always take this pink path. I don't know, just feels a little better to be honest with you. Probably this is exactly the same though. All things there. Maybe only faster, but probably not that much now. Too late. Of course, the freaking boo thing, you know, at the last minute wouldn't have been good, but, you know, hey, I still would have, should have dodged it, just from the fact that I was that close at the end. But now we got Mount Wario. nice, no blue shells. Or lightning strikes for that matter. Let's see, we got about 30 something minutes left, so that'll definitely be 2 cups, maybe 3, so that'll knock out pretty much everything except for the what's it called, special cup, I feel like. So it would be 1 cup less than we did last time, but you know, that we got to last time at least, but hey, better than nothing. Some of these voice clips I just completely don't remember. Could be because I never used those characters, but... Or they could have added some with recent updates, I have no idea, but I just don't remember. I don't remember some of Toadette's and I don't remember Luigi's. Then again, I haven't used all the characters in the compilation before in a while, so... Who knows? They'll probably hit somewhere. At me, honestly. Too many hiccups there. That's good. Now we move on. I think it's SNES 7-Up Plains here. No, I think that's after this one. Or it might be on the other cup, honestly. Yeah. The freak? Two at the same time. What are we doing here? Alrighty, what is next? What is next? I don't remember. It's unreal that I don't remember. Cheap Peach. I know all the tracks that are in this game, but I just forget the layouts on which one's next. Even though I just played them yesterday, but oh well. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, 136. Yeah, we still got time. Maybe we're just breezing through these cool cups right here. Unreal, I thought I could cut that corner. Unreal, what the freak? It's the worst time to get on the hand gliders. And I missed like half the items. Unreal. What's going on here, bro? Give me flashbacks of my Mario Kart 64 freaking races on this course, especially on the higher difficulties. had a little bit of hiccups there, more than usual, but hey, I still managed to get first, so that's all that matters. Congratulations. Nice. Alrighty, so that's Baby Peach. This is the one with the SNES Donut Plains 3. This is the one for sure. First, we're gonna start out with GCN Desert. Out of here. Double green stone. Guess I'll take that. Actually, no, I won't. You should have given me the super horn. Look at that red shell, open my fall or whatever, or got me in invisibility frames. I didn't even get warning for that red shell with that blue shell. Couldn't tap the button fast enough, and honestly, I didn't even get the items. It's very unreal, but that is fine by me, I guess. could not hit him with either one of those. Unbelievable. That's funny, but it is what it is. Oh shit. Third race. Speaking of Peach's Castle, funny enough, at our store we ended up making a display of Peach's Castle from Mario 64 in our store for this big sale that we have twice a year or whatnot, and I got help from a little bit of Ricky as well, so I'd say it came out very well, the design and stuff like that. She came up with a lot of ideas too, so you know, I have to give most of the credit for her. I mean, I had the main idea and I did one of the paintings, but her and her sister Lizzie ended up doing the peach painting, which came out perfect, like phenomenal. And plus, she gave me more ideas as far as what else to add to the castle. So yeah, I mean, it was a great time all around, I'd say. Because there's Peach's Castle right there in the distance. The moment I switched over to the super horn, like, nope, I want that. Like, unreal. CPU's like, what are we doing here? I'm taking my items just because, like, unbelievable. Shell incoming. Donkey Kong Country Returns on me. luck with that, whoever you are that just took that. Your finger just took my green shell, but you know, it is what it is. If you're last place, it's gonna serve you well. Sure what happened with that red shell, but okay. Also, no. Very nice. We got enough time for one more. Should be the what's it called? Not the special cup, the other one. I forgot what that one's called. The Leaf Cup, I believe. I got Baby Daisy to lead it off. And of course, I guess Lightning and Special will have to do for the next stream alongside the other half of the former DLC cups. Luckily they added the double item thing, because what ended up happening was one of the big problems with the original Mario Kart 8 is that with one items, the freaking coins were a very annoying item to get in first place. Mind you, it makes sense because it's crappy, and you know, usually all the crappy items are left for first placers, but it was ridiculous because, for starters, in this game, unlike the other ones, not sure why, but when you hold an item, even if it's like a green shell or stuff, it's still counted towards your inventory. It's not like the other Mario Karts, like Mario Kart DS, and you know, 64, and pretty much a good chunk of them, where if you had it, if you were holding it, it wouldn't be on your item slot, your single item slot, so you can get another item. But no, in that game, like, you could only hold one item, and if you were holding it on your back, you know, then yeah, that was it. Like, you couldn't, you know, hold anything else. And so it's a good thing they took that double item thing from Double Dash to make up for it. I mean, they could have made up for it by, you know, enabling that feature to where, you know, you could hold an item and still, you know, have another item on reserve. But, you know, it became very annoying playing 8 because of that, like the original 8. You know, and one of the reasons why you'll probably never see me go back to that version is mainly because of that, because the item thing was annoying, and the coin chances were super high compared to everything, which you notice, like, when me playing through this, which is why I always try to have 2 items at all times, you know, because the problem with being in first place all the time is that my item slots tend to be, you know, at least have 1 coin, you know, 70% of the time, and then the other half I get lucky and I get 2 defending items. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of all over the place. I mean, It's a very good thing that they brought the double item for this game, because that was a huge improvement. Other improvements, of course, were the fact that, what do you call it, again, the 60 FPS. The fact that, what do you call it, there's slightly more characters. And, you know, stuff in the card pieces too. Plus, what do you call it, you know, the online, I'd say, was, you know, improved a little bit more. Not by much, mind you, but a little bit more. Plus, the map wasn't something that they ended up freaking adding later on. Like, what were you thinking with that? You know? That should have been one of the first things. Unreal. There are 2 more races to go, and that'll call it for the stream, because I am low on time. I'll probably go a little over the 2-hour mark from what it looks like, but that will be fine by me. Next up, we got Music Park, and yeah. It'll be nice that this game will get another resurgence again thanks to the DLC. You know, keep this game alive even longer than anticipated. I mean, again, honestly, this DLC thing should have released a lot earlier, but hey, you know, it helped. I mean, the game was already doing successful without DLC, so now it's just gonna further improve it even more so and give it more life even after that. Because it still sells. This game is still the best-selling Switch game, as far as I'm aware. And the best-selling racing game of all time too. So there's that. And the best-selling Mario Kart game of all time, of course, because of that as well. Alright, yeah, we reached over the 2-hour mark, but that is fine. But yeah, we'll be calling it after this race right here. Yoshi's Valley. Mushroom, let's go. Increase that boost. This is funny, no, this is one of those courses you remember from a Mario Kart 64 playthrough that, what do you call it, the person who's in first place, the top 4 places, it doesn't actually show their face, it just shows like a silhouette. The question mark or whatnot, just because it's one of those courses that has so many multiple paths, and I think one of the only Mario Kart courses like that that has so many different branching paths. But despite that, this game is still able to calculate, you know, approximately who's in first and second and all that stuff. You know, so that's neat. But yeah, here we go at the end. Alrighty, well. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and share the stream. Let me know how I did. As always, God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Be sure to check out some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Grand Prix Tour streams. I'll probably be playing some tomorrow. We'll see. I don't already play Call of Duty with Ricky, and I mean, I'll definitely be playing some Borderlands pre-sequel with Joseph. But yeah, be sure to check those out.